I was absolutely clear about this. This is not what we teach in the room. But I wanted to give you guys that can't, for whatever reason, join us. I wanted to give you something that's going to make a little bit of a difference to your trading. And you might think that this is too simple, but just wait us out and watch the next 14 days and then make your judgment, okay? So what you're looking for here is when you see this bar pinning to the left, you look to the left and you see, is there a support resistance level that makes some kind of sense? Well, you can see that price is rejected off of this price point in the past. You can see that it pins to the 1-day moving average, the 48 EMA. You can see that price then rejects the area, and there's the sell trade just there for a nice drop. Now let's give us some scale sense here. You can see that if we'd entered that trade at 106, 106.20 approximately, you can see that we actually would have been able to exit somewhere around about the 105.5. So 70 pips on the first trade. That's not too bad a start, isn't it? It's not too bad a start. So what about the second trade? Okay, so why have I got this bar marked up? Because price, let's just look at this one here first. Okay, so we see that we've got a pin above the red again. Now here's the point. You look to the left and there isn't any liquidity. In other words, there's not an SR level, there's not a support level here or a resistance level. So you know that the support resistance level actually will only exist once price goes above this level here. Okay? And that is where you should be looking for sell opportunities, assuming that the yellow remains below the red. So here we go, here comes price into that level. There's the pin that we're interested in, but look at what happens. You do not get any trade because price doesn't trade away from that level, okay? You don't get any trade because price doesn't trade away from that level, okay? Because what happens next is that the yellow crosses over the red. The yellow crosses over the red, and then you can see that we actually get bars below the red here. This is what we're looking for. We get a pin there, we get a move away. You look to the left and you can see obviously we've had rejections here, here, and here. We've actually got 3 hours worth of rejections to the left hand side. So this is valid. There's a buy trade here. A buy trade coming away from this area would have got you buy side 106.20s, 106.20s. We're still buy side, we're still buy side, we're still buy side, 106.20s. And look, we're starting to move into an area where we're pinning towards the red, another pin bar here. Look to the left, and it's in a little pocket of liquidity. Now, it misses the red by about 1 tick, guys. I can see that it misses the red by 1 tick. So what? What we then have developing here, away from this level, is what we call a failure to rotate. Away from the level, a failure to rotate. Now, what you might say, but that would have been a losing trade. Okay, let's look at it. 107, move this chart left slightly so I can see the prices. 107.07, it actually ticks up to 18. So what we would have done is we would have actually have taken a 10 tick profit, and if you're a multi-lot trader, we would actually have put our stops to break even +1, and we would actually have made 11 ticks on that trade if you're a 2-lot trader. Okay, so we can carry on here. So you can see that price then crosses. Okay, price crosses. We're looking for the pin bar into that area. You look to the left and see if we've got a level. We do have a level. There's another pin and bar at the same level again. Perfect. We are sell side this market. You can see a rotation away. Sell side at 106.90s. And you can see that we actually get price trading down towards 106.25. Okay, so that's another 65 possible pips there. Another 65 possible pips. Yellow still below red. You can see price comes above. Where's the level that we're looking at to the left-hand side, guys? The level we're looking at to the left-hand side is here. We're simply using that knowledge. We're looking for the pin. We're looking for trade away from that level. The trade obviously comes in around about 106.80s, and you can see that the trade itself trades down to a low of 106.60. So around about 20 possible pips on it. You know, possibly 20 pips on it. So you can see that we are waiting now for a pin. You can see that the previous level here is now at the top edge. So we take the top edge here. We simply take that level to the side here. But look at what happens. Number one, we don't get a trade away, and number two, we then get a crossover. So the trade is off the table here. We're now looking at buy opportunities. Can everybody see the buy opportunities in here? There's the pins, there's the move. There's the pins, there's the pins, there's the pins. Yellow's above the red, yellow's above the red, so buy side only. Yellow's above the red in value areas here. buy side only, buy side only, buy side only still. There's another pin, there's a level to the left, buy side only. Still buy side only here. We're now buy side from 106.80s. 106.80s, another add in here at 107.10s. There's another pin here, look to the left, we've got a level. Buy side 107.90s. There's a couple of pins here. There's a beautiful pin here. It has to be lower than this one to be valid, and it is lower, so we can still be buy side here. We're still possibly buy side, but nothing to the left to lean against, so there's no trade on this one. We're still buy side, guys. We're still buy side. You can see that it comes below here. There's no pins and no rejection. Here's the bar here. We've got the level. The level's very interesting and very easy to see here, guys. Very easy to see. There's the level, so it has to come below this level here, and then it has to reject. We don't get it until this happens. So there's the buy trade just here. Buy side, but look at what happens. See with the crossover here, sell side, there's the pins, there's the level to the left. We can take this trade sell side, and you've traded this one buy side from a price point of 106.80 to finally go sell side this market at 108. 106, that's 120 pips, several times, several opportunities to go buy side. There's the sell side trade there, 108 evens. There's additional sells. Look to the left, there's a level, guys, that you're looking at trading into. There's the pin, there's the rejection away from the level here at 107, and you can see that we now go crossing over here. So you might have taken a small profit on that one. No problem, nothing wrong with that, guys. There's the crossover of the levels. There's the pin bar. Where's the level to the left? Here it is here. You're looking at price coming in. Where's the trade? The trade is the exit of the area. Buy side. There's the trade there, 107.80s. And that trade takes us up 40 pips. That's not bad. Here's the trade here. Any levels to the left as we come through this one? Well, not bad. There's a level. There's the pin. There's the trade away from it. 108.06 takes us up to 16. There's another pin right here. Any levels to the left? Well, they're still the same level. There's a level to the left. There's the pin. Yellow's still above. 108 evens. 108 evens, and we get a nice little move there. That's okay. We'll take that. There's the pin there. Any levels to the left? Yep, there's the level. There's the rejection. There's the trade. We are buy side. That's a nice trade. I will take that one. And there's the finish. There's the finish. So we never cherry-picked any particular days. I know I rattled through that, but it's not exactly difficult system, is it? And if we go back to the beginning of that particular trade here, so there was one sell. That was profitable. We had no sell in this one. So that if we did take the sell, it would still have been profitable. So let's count it as two. There's a buy. There's three winners. Okay, 3 winners. There's a buy opportunity there. That's a scratch trade. 3 winners, 1 scratch. There's a sell. There's another winner. So that's 4 winners, 1 scratch. There's a sell. That's 5 winners, 1 scratch. There's a buy. There's a buy. That's 6 winners, 1 scratch. There's a buy. That's 7 winners, 1 scratch trade. There's a buy there. That's 8 winners, 1 scratch. There's 2 buys there. You might have got a scratch on the first one. So that's, I've lost track. Is it 7 winners and 2 scratches? There's 8 winners and 2 scratches. There's a buy. That's 9 winners, 2 scratches. There's a sell. There's a winner. That's 10 winners, 2 scratches. 11 winners, 2 scratches, 12 winners, 2 scratches, 13 winners, 2 scratches, 14 winners, 2 scratch trades, 15 winners, 2 scratch trades, and that's been 2 weeks on the dollar yen using that very simple idea. You know, no losing trades, depending upon your stop, of course. But we're not going into money management here. It's a throwaway, guys. It's simply an idea for you guys as a thank you for taking the time to come out today to simply start looking at something as simple as moving averages and seeing that by looking for value, and value happens to be price that's printing below the daily moving average, that's where value is. But if the trend is still higher, by looking for buy opportunities below the daily moving average in a trend that's moving higher, you will be usually finding yourself trading in the direction of value. And if you're trending in the direction of value using some kind of price action, and the price action is the pin bar, and the movement away from the pin gives you the price action. So in this very simple system, you're using the overall directional trend, so you're trading with the trend. You're using the idea and the concept of value, and you're using the concept of of price action. So you've got 3 components there that are going to give you at least a chance. If you decide not to come with us, I hope it gives you at least a chance to take away from tonight and to be able to look at your charts with the point of view of value. Simply looking at overall trend, finding value inside the trend, finding trade locations, looking to the left-hand side for where value may well be resting against levels that might make some kind of sense. And as I said, it's just a freebie. Some people would have charged you $1,000 for that, by the way, guys. Some people do charge $1,000 for that, by the way, guys. Anyway, so that kind of concept, if that's what we give away for free, then if you think that that's kind of might be useful for you, think about what the course could potentially do for you. Okay, this isn't what we teach, by the way. We do not teach moving average crossover trades here in the room. It has got nothing to do with the room nor the education. We teach you institutionals. But what I wanted to give you was something that you could use if you decide to stick with your MT4 and just trade with what you've got on those, that at least you've got a chance. Stop paying for education. It ain't going to give you any more than what I've just given you there. Use your money instead to trade with and try and master something as basic as this, and then see if education, understanding at least a concept of value, makes some kind of sense to you. Guys, that's all I've got for you. I know that you've spent a lot of time in here with us, guys. I'm grateful for the guys that came in this evening, this afternoon from the room. Very grateful for their input. I thought it was fantastic. I hope you guys were able to at least get an idea from them, you know, the kind of things that they've learned from the course, and the takeaways that you yourself might be able to get from this education going forward. The course starts on Monday afternoon. I look forward to seeing you guys in there. And you know, we have a bit of a laugh and a carry on. It's not all about gurus. Look how good we are, and so on and so forth. It's a bit of a banter and a bit of a, you know. Today we were doing pretty strange Brooklyn accents, and you know, people were just killing themselves that they could not believe how bad we were. Mine came out something very resembling a mixture of Welsh and Jamaican. So that gives you an idea of some of the kind of laughs that we have. But there's a serious aspect to this, and that's we want to make sure you guys start making money from your trading instead of just giving it away all the time. And that's the biggest takeaway. We want to make sure you guys make cash from your trading every single day. And if you're willing to put in a little bit of work, if you're willing to put in a bit of time and a little bit of effort, we're here for you. We're here to try and take you along that journey. And we'll hopefully, as I said, see some of you guys on the inside. But if we don't see you, have a look at this, guys. At least don't spend your money on education. Spend it on, you know, on trying to just make something like this work for you, because a lot of the education ain't going to do it for you. You know, so you know, learn at least the things that make sense to you: value, levels, liquidity, you know, trend and fundamentals. Learn those things and research them yourself if that's the way you want to do it. Or alternatively, shortcut that whole process, come into the room, get it done and dusted, and just understand very simply that you're never going to have to take another course again. That's all I can say about it. Guys, I've enjoyed